Yeah, I knew this was going to be a tough game. Tough for a multitude of reasons. They're a talented team, number one. And, we've dealt with, a lot of hard circumstances that kind of keep us from playing, the best I thought we could. And, with that being said, I thought we played the best we could for this situation and this moment right now. And obviously that wasn't good enough to win today. But the guys gave everything they're supposed to. They tried. The fatigue was real. We were fatigued 2 minutes into the game, and we were just kind of trying to ride it. And we were making enough plays, making enough shots, but we weren't ourselves in our focus. We weren't ourselves especially on defense, and we definitely weren't ourselves in the turnovers. We get 19 turnovers, leads to them shooting the ball 13 more times in the game than us. And you can't give another team 13 more attempts, especially a good offensive team like that, and try to be able to withstand 40 minutes and be able to win the game. So I knew it was going to be tough, knew it was going to be a challenge. I thought our guys fought. They tried, and they tried to figure it out. They tried to push through it. But, with what we've been dealing with, this is probably as good as we could have done today. But I also think that it's something that, I know our guys will be excited to get back and practice. And, hopefully this is the worst we play the rest of the year.
Yeah, you guys got those two steals late when you're down three. I think it was less than 2 minutes ago. And it was kind of like, it kind of reminded me of all the other games this season where you guys have made those plays and you guys have turned them into buckets.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not being able to get those points, is that kind of a symptom of where you guys are coming off this break and kind of being out of sync? Or?
Yeah, so much of when you don't have the practices and the reps and the conditioning, one thing that really goes is your timing and, just kind of your fundamentals of dribbling, passing, decision-making. When you're out there and you're really winded, you might, dribble the ball funny or not catch it or see somebody open. And it really hit. That group was in there for a long period of time there towards the end. And I think it hit that group towards the end. But, the turnovers, decision-making, the timing was off an entire game. But, I think it was hitting a little bit the fact that we shot the ball so well.
Coach, earlier in the week you talked and you mentioned you weren't sure how many guys you were going to get, but get close to a full roster. I know there's a couple guys out. Did you get some guys back late in the week? Like, how did this all come together for you to have as many back as you did?
Yeah, we had two guys that were cleared today. And, they were able to practice before, but the practices had to be either non-contact or shooting. And another guy just had, really one full practice. So, as a coach, you didn't quite know who you're going to have or whatever else. And then, I added it up this morning. We've had 3 full practices kind of as the group that played tonight, since December 27th. And so we've had guys in and out and everything else. So that's been, something hard to overcome. And, take nothing away from Hofstra. Like they're as good offensive team, as good of guards and talented. And, this is a team that went on the road and beat Arkansas and should have beat Houston. And, won at Duquesne's a really hard win and won at Monmouth and whatever else. They're really good. And so if you're not at your best against them, you're not going to be able to beat them.
Ask the guys about this, but given all of the circumstances, usually after a loss, it's like we want to get back out there and play on Tuesday. But is it going to be tough to get ready on such short notice with or such a quick turnaround with the guys dealing with this thing?
Yeah, it's not like we can go have a 3-hour practice tomorrow and be able to kind of resolve everything. With a quick turnaround, we're just hoping to kind of make minor changes, fix some things. What becomes important right now is our trainer. We're going to have some guys be extremely sore tomorrow. If you haven't done anything in a while and you're trying to go out there and play, like their bodies are going to be hurting tomorrow. And so we got to be smart with our practices of recovery. And, we play a team that's, extremely well coached and talented and one of the best teams in CAA every year. So that comes at you quick. So I know our guys want to play another game. And we got to build it back up. We're nowhere where we were, a month ago. I don't think we're even close to where we were a month ago. But that doesn't mean that, a week from now or 2 weeks from now, we might not be well past where we were a month ago. But we just got to get ourselves going and get in rhythm again.
Vado said to us, he said he was one of the ones dealing with COVID. For him to come out tonight after just getting through that and do what he did, what's that say? What do you think about his performance tonight? He could kind of tell he was a little winged at times too.
Yeah, I mean, he came out and made a shot the first play, and he made really good decisions. I thought he had a nice rhythm. It's like, he played 32 minutes a night, and that's a ton for somebody whose practice is less limited as he has. And so he fought through it. And, you look at our guys, and, we usually exert a lot of energy on both ends of the court, and a really good defensive team, and do well on offense. And our defense, some of the guys, just lacked tonight. They were a step slow. The rebounding, I thought 35 for them was tremendous. I thought he was an absolute warrior out there and changed the game with his energy and everything else. So guys like that have the energy, have their rhythm, have their timing, impact the game. And he was, he was the MVP of the game in my book.
Anything else, Coach?
All right, thanks, guys.
Have won so many close games down the stretch this year. This one, obviously ended on, I think it was like almost a 4-minute drought and kind of got away from you. Is there any how you kind of address that, like just how we're going to move forward?
Well, today was kind of like the defense and that kind of, I'd say kind of like was one of the main reasons, today. We just came off of COVID. That's not an excuse at all, but I mean, we just got to get back in the flow. Playing JMU basketball is kind of the main thing.
Yeah, I think we just got to get through this obstacle and move on to the next game. Really can't do anything about what happened tonight, but we can go back and watch and make corrections.
I guess I'll ask you this to be good. Was it hard getting back today? I mean, you obviously came out with a fast start. It seemed like the team was ready to go, but like, did you feel any after effects of being off for so long?
We're gonna kind of feel that tomorrow. I feel like, today you felt it a little bit. Our win kind of wasn't there, as the players, kind of the movement, motion. But I think we're gonna feel most of that tomorrow.
Obviously, it's tough. Programs around the country are doing it, so we make no excuse and just come back better the next game.
I mean, hitting on those things, how tough is it that you guys are going to come back on Tuesday and play? Obviously, probably good to kind of even get back out there and start playing more games, but, it's going to be a quick turnaround. Is it good or bad to play so soon?
It's kind of good and bad. The bad part is, we got to get ready. Our body got to be physically ready. And the good part is we can just use that game to bounce back from today. So,
yeah, I think it's great that we play Tuesday, getting a little better rhythm. And we really just got to take care of our bodies. In the meantime, other than that, I think we'll be fine.
What changed for you in the second half?
Really just my mindset. I seen V out there giving it his all first half. Kind of looked a little winded a little bit. Kind of was doing it all. So I couldn't leave my brother out there like that. So I had to pick up and forget whatever was going on with me and play for my brothers.
I guess for either one or both, what were the last couple weeks like, and how did you guys do your best to stay ready to play when that day was going to come?
These last I was kind of one of the ones with the COVID. So I kind of been at home quarantining. When we came back, just had to pretty much give practice my all to get back in shape, get back to game shape. So, it was kind of rough.
Yeah, it was rough sitting in the room when you want to be, putting up shots and getting better with your brothers and stuff like that. But, like, coaches, Coach X, Coach Talley, I think they did a great job of helping guys get back in shape and get guys ready to play tonight to the best of our ability.
There was a stretch in the first half where I think it was like 17 straight points with you in a row. Do you guys like playing together? You're two of the littler guys on the team as far as height and stuff, but both kind of point guards. Like, do you like playing together? And like, what do you guys bring when you're out there together at the same time?
Everyone knows Real kind of brings that defensive intensity. He picks up pretty much the best player, full court, man-to-man, pressuring the ball. Me, on the other hand, I kind of try to do the same thing on the defensive end, but I'm kind of more of the offensive aspect than Real is. So, it's kind of fun, yeah, for sure, playing with each other.
Did you guys even realize that there was a stretch there? Or like,
Nah, I'm just playing basketball. I didn't kind of realize.